Fellow colleagues, it is such a beautiful world, beautiful place, wonderful. But while we reflect on the beauty of the world, I would like you to take the time out to write your will. Yes, write your will. There are too many families who are at odds, in war against each other, because their loved ones, their breadwinner, did not write a will. And I do not want you to make this your 2025 resolution. I want you to do this as of tonight. I want you to write a list of the things you own and include your bank account, your assets, your properties, your vehicles, your shares, whatever stock, whatever bonds, whatever it is that you own, which is of value. From the pair of Clarks, go right up. I want you to make a list of them. And when you make your list, and don't forget your bank accounts, especially some of you who have your name alone on your bank account. If you think your family member wicked, you try the banks, which is insensitive, and do not have no form of attachment to you. Listen to me. You're gonna write your will, list all your assets, and name the persons who should get those assets, just in case you kick the bucket and you passed on, right? Because too many people are dying interstate and leaving their family members, their loved ones at war, generational war. A recent example is what is happening with the Stewart's family. And I know most of us can tell somebody whose family either them book them flight and go back a foreign and say frigate, or they are in the courts trying to untangle something that could have been prevented if there were a will in place. When you write your will, I do not want you to hide it under your bed or put it in a book. This is what you need to do when you're gonna write your will. After you list all your assets, and you can put the passwords to your accounts, especially some of you are trading online or even have, let's say, TikTok or YouTube or Instagram accounts that you're making money from. I want you to put the passwords to those accounts in the will as well. List also your bank accounts. Name who you would like to benefit from your assets, your accounts in the will. So after you make your list, I want you to get 2 witnesses, get an executor. The executor is a person who is gonna make sure that what you instructed in your will is done based on how you said it should be done. You're gonna get 2 witnesses. You're gonna go to a justice of the peace, sign the will stating that this is your last will, and you want your will, your assets to be distributed accordingly or broken down as follows. You're gonna get the 2 witnesses to sign it in the presence of the JP. When your will is signed, I want you to go to the RGD office, the Registrar General's office, the same office where we call the birth paper office. I want you to go there and register your will. When you get your will registered, I want you to make copies of the will. You're going to give your executor a copy. Even if you want to give your JP a copy, but make sure your executor has a copy of the will. Make sure also the executor knows how to contact your beneficiaries or the persons who will benefit from your assets, because sometimes you have some family member who you might say, let's say they must get the house and they must get the donkey, and all them do them catch up a foreign and I wait until the funeral date for book them flight for come down, and after the burial then don't even say make them wait a week to see what is going on. Them book them flight and them go back, and the poor executor could not get in touch with them. Make sure you set the record straight, put certain things in place so that your family members will not have to battle or have generational war or fights over your deadlift. Put it in writing from now. Okay? I will continue another day.